Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been to my channel, hi. It's been probably about 5 months or 6 months since I've recorded, and the reasons why I haven't is just because one, I've been busy because I'm in my final year of uni, and two, I kind of didn't want to do YouTube anymore because I just felt like YouTube wasn't YouTube anymore, and I just was like, I didn't even watch YouTube for like 5-6 months, so I just wasn't really feeling it anymore. I just thought like there was just so much on there, and I was just like, ugh. But then I started watching YouTube again and I fell in love with it again, and I watch my own videos and my videos inspire me. So I've also had like lots of changes that's happening to me. Yeah, I kind of went vegan. So that's what I'm going to be speaking about today. And I also I did Veganuary, and I did a questionnaire at the end of it and asked if anyone wanted to see why I went vegan, my vegan journey and whatever. And everyone said yes. So I was like, here I am, here's the video. And it is what it is. And I did my makeup, and we're in quarantine. Everyone knows we're in quarantine right now. So I will be posting a lot more stuff, hopefully, fingers crossed, over the next few weeks since we are in self-isolation. So yeah, we're gonna just go straight into the video. I basically, I'll just start the journey, which was about 3 or 4 years ago. I started I watched a documentary on pork, pigs, and that kind of thing, and it just completely put me off. So I didn't eat any pork for, now it's coming up to 4 years, I've not ate any pork. At the time I just was like, ew. So I just didn't eat pork, and to be honest, that's super easy to achieve because it's like there's not pork in everything, and even if there is, just take it out. Like, so from my transition to pork, like, I loved sausages before, so I had chicken sausages instead, and turkey sausages and turkey bacon, and you know, I had just tried all of that stuff. And then I just started like eating alternatives to pork and found that it was really easy. Going into my first year of uni, I started, I can't remember what it was, but there was no milk. No, what was it? I accidentally bought the wrong milk. So I needed to buy long-lasting milk, and I bought soya milk. Yeah. So you know, in the like dry section you get the long lasting stuff. I had bought the long lasting soy milk instead, and I used it, and I was like, it tastes exactly the same, top tier, loved it. So then I tried almond milk, didn't really like it, wasn't really a fan. And then went back to my soya milk, tried some other milks, tried oat milk, tried whatever. And then I just like realized I was already like doing a whole bunch of alternatives and stuff. After that, I started getting like veggie stuff. It's just like, I just slowly saw people popping up. Like, I saw a bunch of diets like keto diet, veggie diet, vegan for a day, vegan this, vegan that, vegan that, all over my Instagram. And I was just like, those sausages look good. So I changed to veggie sausages, tried my veggie sausages, and I was just dibbling and dabbling, you know. I was still eating chicken and stuff like that. I did stop eating red meat about a year ago. I stopped eating red meat, and then slowly I just started cutting things off, so I didn't completely go cold turkey. And then this is where it all changed. I watched a video called What the Health on Netflix. I'll leave a little screenshot here. And it basically is a show that basically, you guys are gonna kill me, but it's a show about veganism and the benefits of veganism, and why the media kind of like portray veganism to be bad, and how it's actually the complete opposite, and how us as humans aren't actually supposed to be eating meat. And it has a bunch of science about how our teeth are like, is it herbivores? Yeah, our teeth are made for herbivores, but our teeth just aren't meant to be eating meat. But anyway, it's a bunch of science behind it. There is I would say a little bit conspiracy, because everyone thinks I'm a conspiracy theorist, and maybe I am, but I don't know. But yeah, there is a bit of conspiracy behind it about why we should not eat meat, whatever. So at that point, this was towards the end of last year. I want to say I watched the show last year, June. I watched the documentary. I promise you, I had just bought chicken wings. I threw those chicken wings away. When I tell you I threw those chicken wings, and I didn't feel a way about it. So I chucked all of my meats and stuff, and I went to Asda, because I lived right next to an Asda, and I just bought like every meat alternative that I had in my house, any dairy alternative. I bought vegan cheese, I bought vegan sausage rolls, I bought literally, I went ham. So at that point, I would probably say I was a vegetarian at that point, because I was still eating stuff like cake and, you know, things that have milk in it. But to me, that's not that deep. And also, I just want to point out, I didn't do this for the sake of animals, which sounds really bad. I just did this for the sake of my health. So, like, it's not a thing where I won't eat something because there's animal products in it, because it's animals. I won't eat it because I'm thinking about my health, not the animal. Sorry to all of the animal lovers out there. I was like dibbling and dabbling. From November, I started taking it seriously, but then I went back home and like to Bristol, and it was Christmas, and I just went in. I had chicken, I had this, I had that, I had this, and then I noticed during that time, because I'd gone so long without eating any kind of animal hard solid meats. When I say hard food, I mean stuff like chicken and meat, and then when I say soft, I mean stuff like milk and other dairy products. When I ate hard stuff, it hurt my stomach so bad, like, because it's really hard in restaurants to find vegan alternatives at the time last year. So I remember one time I hadn't ate any like meat products, and then I went to Pizza Hut with my friends, and I got a chicken pizza with sweet corn or something like that, and my stomach, oh my god, it was so painful. Like, it was so painful, and I just thought it was the pizza, but I did it again, so I didn't eat any meat, and then randomly I ate it. I went to Turtle Bay with my friend after church, had chicken. Oh my god, my stomach, it was oh my god, I was in so much pain. I'm not feeling well, I got pain. Happy we all got pain. Because I didn't want it to be a thing where if I ate meat, it would hurt. So what I started to do was, from probably about October to December, I'd go from Monday to Friday without eating any dairy products, none whatsoever, and then maybe on a Saturday or on a Sunday I would have some sort of animal product. So maybe I would have a pizza, or I would have, it would probably be a vegetarian pizza, and then maybe on the Sunday I might have some rice with chicken on the side, you know, because I didn't want it to be a case where when I did eat the meat, it would hurt, because it hurt, like it hurt. But so yeah, I did that, and then January, it was Veganuary. So I did Veganuary, and I didn't actually realize it was Veganuary until about the 7th, because at that point I had already gone to like this youth conference thing in London, and I had scrambled eggs, so obviously, so I just said I'll start it from the 7th of Jan to the 7th of February. So I weighed myself at the start of the month at the gym, and during that whole process I lost so much weight. Like, I loved it. Like, I lost so much weight. Like, it was and I was eating good, because it was so mad. Like, I was eating more as a vegan than I did as a non-vegan, because with veganism, well, with being a vegan, like, you have to think about your foods more. So what I noticed was during that whole month, I cooked a lot more than I ever did before, because something like, you know, if you just eat normally, you'd probably, like me as a student, what I would used to do is I'd cook a massive bowl of J rice, oven bake, lots of chicken, and I'll just eat that throughout the week. But with a vegan, you have to cook nearly every meal. And I'm not a raw vegan, which basically means I'm not a vegan that doesn't cook their food. There's different types of vegans. You've got the raw ones, and then you have the one which I feel like I'm falling into, which is just like, you eat good. You just eat good, like you eat good. Because when you do that, there's not as much calories in vegan stuff than there is in normal food, so you can eat more. So I was eating more and losing weight, and I was like, this is the best thing ever. So I did that in the month. I did eat stuff that wasn't vegan about 3 times throughout the month, which I don't really feel bad about because the food was good. But right now I would probably call myself a vegetarian, only because the one thing I just can't, and it's Cadbury's Dairy Milk Chocolate Bar. I hold my hands up. That stuff, that is my favorite chocolate bar in my life, and that is the one thing that is holding me back from being a vegan, because I can't. I'm so sorry, I can't do it. Cadbury's Dairy Milk, forget it, chocolate period. I cannot find a good vegan chocolate bar. So if you guys can help me and find one, then that would be amazing. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to call myself an 80% vegan, because sometimes some cakes, brownies, basically milk, not real milk to drink because that gives me noughts and crosses in my stomach, but like baked goods, sweet stuff is what's holding me back at the moment. But yeah, I basically am a vegan. But yeah, the reason I went vegan was just because of my health, and not because of my health, but I just felt like doing it. I actually had no particular reason. I had no particular reason for doing it. I just did it because the documentary scared me. And also what I do is every now and then when I feel like I'm dibbling back into being a non-vegan, I'll watch the documentary again, and it will scare me, and then I'm back to vegan again, and I can lose my weight again. And I'm still not 100% vegan. I'd probably say I'm like 80% vegan right now. Yeah. Quick disclaimer, I'm editing this and I realised I didn't say bye. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like and comment on all that stuff. Thank you, bye!